cremated. His ashes are in an urn slotted into a niche behind a columbarium wall. His parents reserve the space beside his. The empty space in the wall beside his urn is for me. I feel as though I'm staring death in the face, which is something I would have embraced when he died. Anything to join him. I would have gladly climbed into that niche, folded myself up like a contortionist, and cradled my body around his ashes. He's in the wall, but he's not there. He's not here. He's gone. Energy elsewhere. Dissolved, besprinkled particles of matter around me. If I could, I would deploy an army to hunt down his every atom and put him together again. But all the king's horses and all the king's men. We learn it from the beginning. We only realise what it all means in the end. We were privileged to have not just one but two goodbyes. A long illness from cancer followed by a year of his letters. He let go, secretly knowing that there would be more of him for me to cling to. More than memories. Even after his death, he found a way to make new memories together. Magic. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye again. They should have been enough. I thought that they were. Maybe that's why people come to graveyards. For more goodbyes. Maybe it's not about hello at all. It's the comfort of goodbye. A calm and peaceful guilt-free parting. We don't always remember how we met. We often remember how we parted. It's surprising to me that I'm back here, both in this location and in this frame of mind. 7 years since his death. 6 years since I read his final letter. I have moved on, but recent events have unsettled everything, rattled my core. I should move forward, but there's a hypnotic rhythmic tide as though his hand is reaching for me and pulling me back. I examine the stone and read his phrase again. Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. So this must be what it's like then. Because we did, he and I. We shot straight for it. We missed. This right here, all that I have, and all that I am, this new life that I've built up over the past 7 years without Gerry, must be what it's like to land among the stars. Chapter 1. 3 months earlier. Patient Penelope, the wife of the king of Ithaca, Odysseus. A serious and diligent character, a devoted wife and mother. Some critics dismiss her as a symbol of marital fidelity, but Penelope is a complex woman who weaves her plots as deftly as she weaves a garment. The tour guide leaves a mysterious pause while his eyes run over his intrigued audience. Gabriel and I are at an exhibition at the National Museum. We're in the back row of a gathered crowd, standing slightly away from the others as though we don't belong or don't want to be a part of their gang, but aren't too cool to risk missing what's being said. I'm listening to the tour guide while Gabriel leafs through the brochure beside me. He will be able to repeat what the guide has said later, word for word. He loves this stuff. I love that he loves this stuff more than the stuff itself. He's somebody who knows how to fill time. And when I met him, that was one of his most desirable traits, because I had a date with destiny. In 60 years, max, I had a date with someone on the other side. Penelope's husband, Odysseus, goes to fight in the Trojan War, which is fought for 10 years, and it takes him a further 10 years to return. Penelope is in a very dangerous situation when 108 suitors in total begin demanding her hand in marriage. Penelope is clever and concocts ways to delay her suitors, leading on each man with the promise of possibility, but never submitting to anyone. I suddenly feel self-conscious. Gabriel's arm draped loosely over my shoulder feels too heavy. The story of Penelope's loom, which we see here, symbolises one of the Queen's cunning tricks. Penelope worked at weaving a shroud for the eventual funeral